I would start building extra income from scratch with a job. If I had to start over today, no extra income, no systems, just a full-time job, I wouldn't try to do more. I would do less. Because the way most people try to build extra income is exactly why it doesn't work. And if I had to rebuild from zero, this is the exact system I would follow. The mistake everyone makes. When people decide to build extra income, they don't actually start building. No. They start searching new ideas, more opportunities, different strategies, trading, crypto, online businesses, side hustles, even offline, like starting a small shop, selling clothes, weekend food business, importing products. And here's the problem. Every option looks like it could work. So instead of moving forward, you stay stuck, choosing the first shift, less, not more. If I was starting again, this would be step one. I would ignore most opportunities, not because they are bad, but because attention is limited. After a full day of work, your energy is already low. So the goal is not what's the best way to make money. It's what can I actually execute consistently. Step one, choose based on your real life. Most people choose based on potential. How much can this make? I would choose based on reality. Can I do this consistently after work? Because if it doesn't fit your life, you won't stick with it. So I would pick something simple and structured, a fixed trading routine, a small online system, even an offline side hustle with clear hours. Not exciting, but sustainable. Now, here's where most people think they've solved it. They choose one thing and still they don't see results. Why? Step two, remove decision making, because the real problem is not the strategy, it's the constant thinking. What should I do today? When should I start? How long should I work? Every one of these decisions drains mental energy. And working professionals don't have unlimited energy. So I would remove those decisions completely. Same time, same duration, same process. For example, every weekday, 8:30 p.m., 30 minutes, one defined task, no thinking, just execution. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't debate every morning or every night, you just do it. That's what your income system should feel like. Step three, make it almost boring. Now, here's something most people won't like. I wouldn't try to be impressive. No. I would try to be repeatable because complex systems collapse under pressure. Simple systems survive. There's a reason this shows up in the Karate Kid movie. Wax on, wax off. It looked too simple, but it built skill through repetition. That's exactly how this works. Step four, focus on inputs, not results. This is where most people get frustrated. They look for results too early. How much did I make? Is this working? I wouldn't focus on that. I would track, did I show up? Did I follow the system? Did I execute correctly? Because results are delayed, but actions are immediate. Now, two people start at the same time. One switches strategies, tries different ideas, works based on mood. The other follows one system, uses a fixed schedule, repeats daily. 3 months later, one has more information, the other has actual progress. Step five, stay long enough for it to work. This is where most people lose. Not at the beginning, in the middle. They switch too early, try something new, reset everything. So I would set one rule, no switching for a fixed period, because consistency only works if you stay long enough. The system. 3C framework integration. This is exactly how I would structure everything. Clarity, one system, one direction, no confusion. Control, defined rules, no emotional decisions. Consistency, same execution every day, regardless of mood. Not complicated, but very effective. The truth most people miss. Here's the part nobody talks about. Progress feels slow right before it becomes obvious. Imagine. And most people quit in that phase because nothing seems to be happening. But something is. It's building quietly. The real advantage, when your system is simple, something powerful happens. You can execute even when you're tired, even when work is stressful. Imagine, even when motivation is gone. And those are the days that matter most. If I had to start from zero, I wouldn't chase better opportunities. No. I would build a better system, one that fits my life, removes decisions, runs even on low energy, because that's what creates consistency. Because in the end, extra income is not about doing more, it's about one thing clearly, under control, consistently, and staying there long enough for it to work.